with care in hopes that St. Nick would soon be there. So there's a cat and 2 stockings hung up. And then there's 2 kids in bed. The children were nestled or snug in their beds while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. And then 2 foxes went out on the lawn. There arose such a clatter. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. And then look, there's Father Christmas with the reindeers up in the sky. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the lustre of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. This is so cute, I love it. I want the book. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, now Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donna, on Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, all. Aren't they just gorgeous?
They are, don't they are, Nana Lip and
I
Maya.
really want the book. I have to find out how much it costs, or I have to nick it from the library. And then he's on the roof.
Jay, I know you won't nick it from the library, but you are on, millions and millions of viewers are going to listen to that. So Nana Lip and Maya doesn't nick books from the library.
You old sod, I didn't realise that was on. Of course I wouldn't nick it from the library. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane flew when they met with an obstacle mount to the sky, so up to the housetops the coursers they fly, with sleighs full of toys and Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and turning around down the chimney, St. Nick came down with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from head to his feet. All his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his sack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of his pipe he held between his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly, that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A twinkle of his eye, a twist of his head, soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his fingers aside of his nose, and gave a nod, and up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team he gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And look, there's a wreath there, and there's even a little owl.
It looks like the owl at our door.
Yeah,
our doorstop or
it's
owl.
so cute. Yeah, and then you've got all the patterns of all the different. Those are all that's all of them there. And then there's all the patterns. It's just one of the cutest little things I've ever seen.
Crochet pattern.
Yeah, it's little crochet patterns.
So will you end up doing them? It's a big job.
I would. It's a very big job, but you know what I'd like to do. I'd love to do something like that as a gift for, say, somebody like Rocky, who every year they do the manger scene around the Christmas, around
that'd be nice.
for their grandchildren. Wouldn't that make a lovely little gift to do it and to give them a copy of the story?
Yes. Yeah, it would.
So I'll see if I can buy it. It's printed in China. It's a US book, $17 it says on the back of that. But I really do. I love it. It's so cute. Could we look up for the book depository?
Yeah. So countless YouTube viewers, fans of Cadbury. I've had to come in out of schedule and have Cadbury on my lap this afternoon because she came back out to call me, Nana says. And she does that when she wants her pleasure time from Pop. She won't sit in here on her own. She comes out and meows at me and wants me to come and hold her. And there's my meal that Nana made me. It's a snack really that I have to eat to try and keep my weight up. So somehow I'm going to have to eat that with you, Cadbury. I don't know how, because you always want to be part of the action when I'm eating, don't you? Not always, but there's something. You're not that keen on capsicums, but if there's some cheese going or something, you often have to put your big sticky paw in and expect to be fed, don't you, my darling? Well, who could blame me, darling? Who could blame me? Who could blame me? Oh, yes. Make them no more cuter than you, darling. Make them no more cuter than you. Okay. Oh, you little beauty. And of course, it's very hard for the millions of female viewers because I don't have a shirt on and I'm in my shorts. It looks like I've got nothing on, of course, because I've got this cloth across me and people would think I'm sitting here in the noodles, but no, I do have shorts on. But bare torso because it's so hot, rippling six-pack abs, and the legs that excite and stir all the female viewers up. So I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. And why Nana gave such a laugh, I'll never know, because she knows it's true. So Cabs, you are a little comfortable little beauty, aren't you? Eh? You are a comfortable little beauty. Well, I'm going to start to have something to eat, my sweet. Love you, Cadbury.